Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 640 for December 16th through 31, 2023, final show of the year. A cradled Cancer full moon highlights the second half of December along with the Winter Solstice chart. We also have Jupiter and Chiron turning direct, Mars square Neptune, and a mystic rectangle supporting relationships. Before we go any further, I'm excited to announce that you can now watch my full year astrology forecast for free on YouTube. It's called 2024, The Plot Thickens. I've edited my December 1st Zoom presentation to give you the most enjoyable and informative viewing experience. Watch now to learn about the coming year's cosmic weather. Discover how you can partner with the planets to create the best possible life for you and those you love. This year's astrology highlights are continuing developments. Big Change Now is more fully empowered as Pluto locks into Aquarius for almost 20 years. This decade's most important astrology event, a harmonious mini grand trine created by the three outer planets, keeps getting stronger. The U.S. enters the final year of its tumultuous Pluto return, and other important continuing stories include Saturn in Pisces and the lunar nodes in Aries and Libra, and there are several new developments involving Jupiter. I've listed the sections of the video in the YouTube description. You can instantly jump to any section just by clicking. Click the link in the show notes now to watch this free video. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Be sure to subscribe to This Week in Astrology in your preferred app. And if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. In fact, I announce our December winner sometime during this episode. As of December 16, the moon is waxing and 4 slower planets are retrograde. See details and links to all this in the show notes. All right, on to our individual days. On Sunday, December 17, relationships of all kinds are harmoniously supported by a mystic rectangle that starts today on December 17, peaks on the 23rd, and ends on the 28th. It includes Venus, Juno, Uranus, and Neptune. The 2 faster planets support the relationship theme. Venus represents all important relationships, while Juno represents committed partnerships. Venus in Scorpio supports deeply intimate connection, which could be emotional, psychological, and/or sexual. With Juno in Virgo, examine whether service is being appropriately given and received in your committed partnerships. Neptune can help you energetically merge more easily with those you're close to. Uranus supports breakthroughs and paradigm shifts that can help you take relationships to the next level. Both outer planets can enhance your intuitive knowing so you can make appropriate decisions in your relationships. Uranian intuition feels like sudden insights, while Neptunian intuition flows like a waterfall. On Monday, December 18, learning and communication are harmoniously supported by a Mercury-Jupiter trine, Mercury 6 Capricorn, Jupiter 6 Taurus. With Mercury in Capricorn, you can discipline your mind more easily and put more focus on practical matters. On Thursday, December 21st, the Sun enters Capricorn at 10:27 p.m. EST, marking the Winter Solstice. First, with the Sun in Capricorn, the next month is ideal for cultivating maturity, responsibility, and good time management. Plan the work and work the plan. The Winter Solstice chart gives a general overview of the astrological energy until the spring equinox. Aspects. The mystic rectangle that started on December 17 with Venus, Juno, Uranus, and Neptune is part of the Winter Solstice energy. So is the December 18 Mercury-Jupiter trine. I interpreted these earlier in this episode. A tight Sun-Mercury conjunction supports learning, teaching, and communication. Retrograde Mercury encourages reflection and contemplation. The Sun and Mercury tightly oppose Vesta. How's your relationship with the worthy causes you are selflessly supporting? The Sun, Mercury, and Mars make moderately strong squares with Neptune. Can you turn a corner to align more powerfully with any spiritual awakening practices you're doing? Try to live each day in flow state the best you can, and physically manifest any inspired creativity you receive. My free embodied awakening invocation can help with all this. If you're on the video, you can see I've shown you the top of my website where the words instant divine assistance are circled. If you click those, it'll take you to a free course where you can learn how to do that embodied awakening invocation as well as my healing invocation and learn how to weave it all together into a really helpful, quick, and easy daily practice. I'll mention these invocations a little bit more in this forecast, but this is the only time I'll mention how to get there from my website. And of course, there's a link in the show notes. Inspired creativity is also supported by a Venus-Neptune trine. The Moon and Jupiter have a medium strength conjunction in Taurus. This can help you enjoy more exuberant emotions without losing your grounding. This aspect also supports expanded abundance. Plus, you can enjoy steady accomplishment, nature time, and just being. On Saturday, December 23rd, that mystic rectangle with Venus, Juno, Uranus, and Neptune that started on December 17 peaks today on the 23rd and ends on the 28th. I'll have my forecasts for that cradled Cancer full moon, Chiron and Jupiter turning direct, and more right after this message. I'm excited to share the latest 5-star review for my #1 Amazon bestseller. It was posted December 11, and it's titled Effective. Buy this book. He even put it all in caps. The reviewer is Om Capri, and Om Capri wrote, I have used the short version of the main invocation in this book on a daily basis for over 6 months. The alignment with my higher self brought about by this superb invocation has made each day flow with amazing grace, heightened intuition, and synchronicity. My spiritual growth has accelerated out of sight. I performed the hollow reed just once as an experiment and was pleasantly surprised by its effects. I used the healing invocation 3 times with perfect immediate results within 1 to 24 hours. The book is pure gold. Benjamin has outdone himself. NB, simple read, very easy to implement, devastatingly powerful, end quote. Wow, thanks for that great review. My book is titled Instant Divine Assistance, Your Complete Guide to Fast and Easy Spiritual Awakening, Healing, and More. It's available as an audiobook narrated by yours truly, and that audiobook is free if you are not yet an Audible member. Also available as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover, starting at $3.99 and included with Kindle Unlimited. Back to the forecast. On Tuesday, December 26, a full moon illuminates the sky at 7:33 p.m. EST. That's at 5 degrees Cancer. Any Cancer full moon is great for release or adjustment in the areas of home, family, and security. You can also transform how you work with your emotions. Aspects. This full moon forms a tight cradle with Jupiter and Saturn. This harmonious aspect pattern can help you supercharge your law of attraction juju. Saturn's placement in Pisces is already great for visualization and manifestation. This potential is dramatically increased by Saturn's harmonious sextile to Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good luck. But it gets even better. Jupiter is in Taurus, the money sign. The Pisces-Taurus dynamic helps imagination manifest into physical reality, and the Jupiter-Saturn sextile creates a harmonious and energized balance between expansion and focus. All this makes this full moon a great time to make your dreams come true. This cradle can also help you hold embodied awakening more easily and feel it more easily in your heart. This, in turn, can help you enjoy more harmonious and balanced emotions. Other aspects. A loose moon-Vesta conjunction can help your heart guide you in your selfless service to a worthy cause. A tight Moon-Uranus semi-square can help you express your authentic nature, follow your intuitive hits, and serve others with your special talents you most love to use. Finally, a tight Moon-North Node quintile can help your heart align with your soul purpose. This magical aspect can bring insight and inspiration. Also, on Tuesday, December 26th, Chiron turns direct at 10:10 p.m. EST. That's around 15.5 degrees Aries. The Wounded Healer turned retrograde over 5 months ago on July 23rd. That was around 20 degrees Aries. Have you been reflecting on any healing support you need, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual? When Chiron changes directions, it can be a wonderful time to do personal healing work. My free healing invocation can make that healing fast and easy. Chiron also rules mentoring. In what areas of your life could you benefit from the wisdom of others? These days, there's a greater need for healers and wisdom givers than ever. Are you one of them? As Chiron turns direct, is it time to step up your game to serve more in these areas? On Wednesday, December 27, all things mental are energized by a Mercury-Mars conjunction around 24 Sagittarius. Their placement in Sagittarius further expands your ability to learn, write, and teach. On Thursday, December 28th, there's a Mars-Neptune square. Mars, 25 Sagittarius, Neptune, 25 Pisces, and that's at 5:16 p.m. EST. I'll repeat some key points I made about this in my winter solstice forecast. You can turn a corner to align more powerfully with any spiritual awakening practices you're doing. Try to live every day in flow state and physically manifest any inspired creativity you receive. Not only that, this square can give you flowing energy and intuition to support your activities as a warrior, pioneer, entrepreneur, or sexual being. Mars in Sagittarius supports you as a wisdom giver, adventurer, and seeker of life's meaning. On Saturday, December 30th, Jupiter turns direct at 9:40 p.m. That's at 5.5 degrees Taurus. He turned retrograde almost 4 months ago on September 4th. That was around 15.5 degrees Taurus. Jupiter has more meanings than any other planet. Now that he's direct, it's a great time to focus on those that carry the most resonance for you. They include higher education, formal or self-guided as a student, acting as a professor, philosopher, guru, or other wisdom giver, foreign travel and influences, religion, philosophy, and the meaning of life, living life as a quest or adventure, enjoying celebration, euphoria, and enthusiasm. Endlessly expansive Jupiter is the planet most likely to overdo things, so be careful not to put too many irons in the fire. Jupiter can also falsely believe it has the one true way, so don't succumb to street corner preacher syndrome. Finally, on Sunday, December 31st, healing and shadow work is harmoniously supported by a Chiron Ceres trine. Chiron 15.5 Aries, Ceres 15.5 Sagittarius. Also, my Awakening Plus online membership supports your individual healing and awakening and global spiritual awakening and lets you make meaningful connections with like-minded spiritual seekers. Hundreds of satisfied members make up our supportive online community. As a member, you can choose from about a dozen monthly Zoom calls. You can also dive into a constantly growing archive of over 625 life-transforming events supported by an easy-to-use best-of guide. Not only that, there are 3 major courses so far and plenty of other benefits to help speed up your personal evolution. Click the link in the show notes to learn more or go to awakeningplus.com. That's awakeningplus.com. I also host another podcast called Awaken, Heal, and Thrive. Learn fast and easy tools for awakening, healing, and more, gain wisdom from enlightening guests, and enjoy mind-bending ayahuasca stories. I drop 2 new episodes each month. Check out the latest episode, The Heaven 11, my favorite music for deep meditation and relaxation. Click the link in the show notes or search for Awaken, Heal, and Thrive wherever you get audio or video podcasts. I mentioned earlier, I'm announcing our free session winner for December. Her name is Catherine. This is the only Catherine with a K who's entered, whose email begins KATC. If that's you, pop me an email, benjamin@astroshaman.com, and we'll get you set up with your free 1-hour session. Congratulations, Catherine. And to everybody, thank you for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn about all this and more at astroshaman.com. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We are wrapping up. please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you get this episode so that others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. And be sure to check out my Instant Divine Assistance book and audiobook and my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.